Okay, we think Mr. Chang is at an old abandoned motel in Sandy Shores, and hopefully alive, too. It's still not clear if this is a kidnapping or an extended after-party. It's probably a bit of both. But we need him back here at the casino as soon as possible. The Duggans have stepped up their takeover attempt, and we need our owner here to keep things calm. No matter...
Ooh.
Okay, can I confirm that you found him? And he's still alive? Thank God. Get him back here as soon as you can. We'll prepare a sedative.
Huh? Did he bring the phone to the bar? What phone? I'm so confused, bro. Yeah. Dumb as fuck. Didn't he have it on him? Bro, that shit was weird. I think he just had it on him. Not fucking paying. Just not fucking paying attention. You got another smoothie in there? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. You don't hear me talking to you? No. How you don't hear me talking to you?
Because you always talking. Well, I don't know if you're talking to me.
Do you got another smoothie in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Are those for your stomach?
Well, yeah, but you can have the rest.
I said, what was it, like 2 something? I'll send it to you. I just want something to fucking drink. Already good? This shit a breakfast and peace parfait. Oh my God. Did you drink yours with some granola?
Huh?
Did you drink yours with some granola?
Yeah, granola in it.
Where?
That's why it's a breakfast food.
You ain't got no hard granola. Huh? Oh my God. That was like fucking perfect.
One. Now, there's a lot of little things that you're going to need to know about the vehicle warehouse, but the general concept is that you go out, steal luxury vehicles, bring them back to your warehouse, mod them, and then sell them. That's the simplified version, so now let's get into the complicated version and how to actually operate the warehouse itself. The first thing you're going to need to know is how to actually source a vehicle. It's kind of strange that you can't source a vehicle from the computer in the actual vehicle warehouse, because that's where you resupply most of the businesses, but for this one, you actually have to go back to your CEO office, go on the computer there, click on vehicle cargo, and then start a source mission. That's the normal way to do it, and I said I was going to add some expert tips in here for people that have better vehicles. So the advanced way is, instead of going back to your CEO office, call your terabyte to you if you have a terabyte, go to the touchscreen, click on vehicle cargo again, and then you can just source it from there. This is going to save you a lot of time, so instead of driving or flying back to your office, you can just call your terabyte to you. But if you don't have a terabyte, just go back to your office, that's fine. It's just going to take a couple minutes longer. Once you start a source mission, you're going to have to go out and steal a luxury vehicle. There's 32 different possible vehicles that can spawn, and they can be broken up into 3 categories: standard range, mid-range, and top range. Obviously, top range is going to earn you the most money, but we'll get into all of that a little bit later when we talk about the selling. But for now, your goal is to go steal the vehicle and return it to your warehouse while taking as little damage as possible. Every time your vehicle gets damaged or shot at, it's actually going to cost you money, and you're going to have to pay to repair the vehicle once you get it back to your warehouse. Once you get the vehicle back to your warehouse, you can start another source mission by going back to your CEO office or calling your terabyte to you. Just keep in mind that you are going to have to wait a few minutes before you can source another vehicle. So let's talk about selling now, and like I said, there's 3 different types of vehicles. You've got your top range, mid-range, and standard range. So how much can either of them earn you? Per sale for a standard range vehicle, you can make up to $30,000. For a mid-range, you can make up to $50,000, and for a top-range vehicle, for a single sale, you can make $80,000. So I don't think I need to explain. Top range is obviously the best. We want to get as many top range cars and sell them as we can. But how are we going to do that? Because it should be completely random as to which type of car we get, right? No. You can actually sort of game the system and...
The nicotine in vapes can affect your physical performance. Watch Garrett's full story and get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
At Block Advisors, we're tax experts for small businesses. Smaller than that one. Ah, there we go.
Trick the game into only allowing you to source top-range cars. Here's how you do it. Like I said earlier, there's 32 different vehicles that you can source with your vehicle warehouse. 10 of them are standard range, 10 of them are mid-range, and 12 of those are top-range vehicles. What's interesting about the vehicle warehouse is it's not actually going to allow you to source duplicates of vehicles until you have all 32 in your vehicle warehouse. So we can actually use that to our advantage to make a lot more money. And we're going to do that by never selling a standard or a mid-range vehicle. They're just going to sit in the vehicle warehouse and do nothing. So I think you might be able to see where I'm going with this now. If you've got all 10 standard range, you've got all 10 mid-range, and if you had 0 of the top-range vehicles, keeping in mind that you're never going to be allowed to source a duplicate vehicle until you have all 32 in your warehouse. If we had 10 standard, 10 mid-range, and we do a source mission, what's it going to source? It's only going to source a top-range vehicle. So that's how you do it. You just leave the 10 standard, the 10 mid-range in there, source a top-range vehicle, sell a top-range vehicle, source a top-range vehicle, sell a top-range vehicle. Just keep doing that over and over. And that's what makes this business so great for solo players, because every, I don't know, handful of minutes, you're going to be able to sell a vehicle that can get you up to $80,000. So once you're ready to sell your top range vehicle, go to the computer in your vehicle warehouse this time and click on the vehicle that you want to sell. So you can see that there's 3 different people that we can sell it to. We can sell it to a private dealer and we're going to earn $40,000. We can sell it to a showroom dealer and earn $70,000, but we will need to pay $10,000 to modify the car. And then we can sell it to a specialist dealer for $100,000, but that's going to cost $20,000 to modify. So $100,000 to sell it, $20,000 to modify it, that's an $80,000 profit. So go ahead and sell that. You're going to have to do a few modifications like removing the tracker, changing the paint color, that sort of stuff. And then you're going to be put into a sell mission. These missions are pretty similar to the actual source missions, just instead of taking it to the warehouse, you're taking it to a buyer, which should always be the specialist dealer if you want to make the most money. So the same rules apply as the source mission. If you take damage, that's going to come off your paycheck. And again, just like the source missions, you've got a beginner way to do this and an advanced way to do it if you've got the right vehicles. The beginner and easy way to do it is to just drive it to the buyer. Try to make sure that you don't hit anything. Try to make sure that other players don't kill you. Because once you start that sell mission, everyone in the lobby is going to see that on their minimap. Your car is going to be flashing bright red on the minimap. And if you know anything about the GTA Online community, a lot of people are probably going to try and kill you.
I can tell you don't really like
about a player trying to kill you, you can always activate
Ghost Organization
abilities. That's going to take you off the radar for 3 minutes, but it is going to cost you around
$12,000. It's a game you really got like a fucking grind.
If that's still a bit too scary, of course, you can always glitch into a solo public lobby. If you don't know how to do that, I would look up a separate guide because
you got one business for every platform.
Go ahead, deliver it to the buyer, get your money, and then do another source mission. So what's the advanced way to do this? Well, the way I like to sell my vehicles is I like to use
it can be
my
a long ass
cargo.
grind for
What's the best way to make sure that you
mission I'm doing right now? I'm pretty sure this is probably like my
civilians
no
don't crash
bullshit.
into you?
Probably like my
So you can call your cargo bob, just lift the car right over to the buyer. You're gonna take 0 damage. It's super easy, and you keep all of it.
If you really want to rank
If
up,
you don't already own a
you
cargo
really want to
bob,
make money,
it's kind of
you can have it's a lot of shit on here you can do, right? And have fun with, right? But one, if you just out in the public lobby, like we on a mission right now, so none of the niggas in the public can't fuck with us because we on a mission. But like there's other missions that you can do, like VIP work, like basically where you become hitman, you can make like a decent 25,000. You know what I'm saying? But you do that in a lobby where it's 28 other niggas around. There's usually always that one little dumbass dickhead that wanna fucking come fuck with you and fuck your thing up and all that shit. And you gotta think at all, like, well, I ain't gonna say everything in this game is fucking expensive for one. Like, you looking at $1 million for like everything. You wanna get a business, $1 million. You want a nice super car that's fast and shit, $1 million. Like, so you think you only making like this and you might make like 30,000. So you think 30,000, shit, you can do it. It's gonna take a minute. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it's important to like buy other businesses and shit like that. Like I got a counterfeit business. I sell counterfeit money. But the only thing about that is that can be tricky too because how can I explain it? Like, so you got these businesses, right? You buy a product. But the thing is, once your product is made, like you buy supplies to make this. For example, like eventually I'm gonna get the cocaine, right? Cocaine, because the cocaine makes the most money, like realistically. So the thing about the cocaine though is, like you gotta buy supplies. Like you can buy supplies, you can steal supplies. You got buy supplies, it's like 75,000. Now, but it only makes sense to buy supplies if you got your cocaine warehouse all upgraded, which really costs you like 3 million, 4 million. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not at that point yet where I can just buy this. I can't even buy the cocaine setup yet anywhere, let alone buy upgrades. So even if I was to, I would just be buying supplies. I mean, I would be stealing supplies. Then you gotta wait a little bit, go do some missions or something, or come back the next day. And then you gotta deliver them yourself. And then when you deliver them, that becomes a hassle because the whole time you doing missions like that, like those are like what they call like side missions. They got. I can't blow my car out. Like side businesses and shit. Like it can be tedious because like you can do it by yourself. But you gotta like it's a cap to it because I get my cocaine supplies, like I just save and just keep adding supplies and they just keep making more coke, right? Eventually my warehouse, depending on how big it is, it's gonna be full, right? So you think that's what you want, right? Because then you can just go deliver it and then you can make $1 million just off delivering the cocaine. One tricky part. You're gonna need 4 fucking people to deliver all that damn cocaine because there's so much of it. It's gonna spawn. You're gonna have like 2 trucks worth. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't even do that for it. You really just can do it. You gotta do it yourself. Like so you can only. I don't know. It's just like again. It's like it's not nothing bad. It's just GTA is the fucking grind. It's not like the old GTA we grew up playing where it's just like you just run around doing missions. Like the online is like literally there's an economy, for lack of a better term. See, like that's why I like that mission. That little mission I just talking to you when you turn the iPad off. I just made $41,000 in what? Barely 10 minutes. I mean, didn't do nothing but blow some shit up. Like it wasn't tedious. It ain't take so long. These niggas, first of all, this game been out so damn long, and some of this shit is newer. It's just that, like, how can I say it? People been playing this shit so much, they figured out how to manipulate the system into making as much money as possible because everything's so like as much money as possible, as fast as possible, because everything is so fucking expensive. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it kind of takes the fun out of it because you might say I ain't really worried about making money. I'll make little money here and there. I want to have fun. Niggas take the fun out of that shit because in between doing shit, you got niggas blowing you up, killing you. You like, bro, you know what I'm saying? So like, it makes you mad. It make you want to go get some armor. It make you want to go get a better car. Make you want to go get better guns. So at least when you out doing whatever the fuck you feel like you want to do, you're like, bitch, yo, try me. Like I got a helicopter now. That shit was 1.3 million. But now when I'm in the helicopter and I put missiles on that bitch, the missiles cost $250,000, $250,000. But I'm glad I got it, cause now when I'm doing missions and shit, I'm in a helicopter missile. So guess what? Niggas leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? So now I can mind my fucking business. I can kind of like play at my own pace now. Cause riding around in the car, even my car is like level 3 bulletproof. My tires is bulletproof. They still be blowing my little shit up. I did get another car though that was free. It's called Man of War. It's like, I don't know, that shit. I don't know, it's a demon car, like bulletproofed up. That shit can take like 4 or 5 rocket launchers before it blow up. Like I like this car, but like it can take bullets. It can't take no rockets. I think I barbecued in this damn car a couple times. Oh, and I was trying to show you earlier, but I was mad. I got a fucking submarine. I got a fucking submarine. A military submarine, like a big, like this shit big as shit. Like that's what my helicopter. That's the submarine. That shit so big that shit hold my helicopter. And my helicopter's like inside the submarine. You want a truck like that? Oh, and I got a monster truck too.
Oh, monster truck. Big flip. Easy.
Who the fuck was shooting? I ain't a police. We gotta take these and destroy the vehicles. That's so stupid.